Hello, this is Pigsy doing another video. I guess really to talk about, I would call it postcode white nobility. It's like some snobbery, or what? I don't know, postcode snobbery actually, maybe. You get some people, and I've had it twice. This is a bit more in the lockdown. There's probably a lot of videos where you've got. It typically tends to be white women. I mean, I'm sure blokes do the same. Where they do. I see them. See if they flipped off and said, "You don't live round here," and things like that. And I have experienced in the past where I was taking a picture of a drain and someone ran out the door and he thought I was taking pictures through his window. And I said, I'm taking pictures of the drain, because he was like reacting in a stressful way, and I just pointed to what I was actually taking a picture of. I probably looked up to see a curtain twitch, and he's like the bulldog, and then his wife come out, and then she checked what I was up to, and then it was okay. If she had a problem, though, that would be a different story. But there's been on occasions where I was at the clients, I come out, yes, it's probably a new person that had moved into the block, there's some of the family there, but with this virus you're supposed to give people space, and there's some woman like, oh, so what's your name, sort of, and it's like Peter, and I had to walk round her, like to walk virtually into a space to get out of the way, and I said, well, why is that important? I mean, it's not even important because I don't even know her, I'm not going to speak to her ever again. And it'd be okay, like, Howie, oh, okay, it's like friendly, you can read that, but this wasn't. It was like, what are you doing here? And I've had it with, when I parked to pick up a client, I've had a older, oh, I can't get past this man. The window of opportunity is closed. So yeah, basically I had an experience where I'll be able to get around the corner surely. Trying to look at this driving obstacles. It's just that I can't go around corners without seeing what's around them. There we go. So yeah, I had this experience where I went to pick up someone and I parked in the nearest available space, nearest to a property, and it wasn't on the double yellow lines or anything, it was in line with the curb, there was no issue there. And this woman, I got my client in the car, and this woman walked across the front of the car as I was just planning to drive off, and then started telling me about parking, maybe better if you park somewhere else, because cars can come around the corner, might catch your car, and sort of nonsense. Or you could park a little further back so we can see better when I get out of the driveway, or something, I don't know. And I said, I can't, there's double yellow lines, and there's a massive white van in front of my car. So I'm thinking, what the earth are you on about? And she's just started talking longer than she needed to, and I was close to turn to just F off. I mean, she's an older woman, but I could, just that kind of thing, like, will you just fuck off? I am just going now, and being parked here is legal. So I kind of tried to meet her halfway. I said, yeah, I mean, I could have parked on the curb a bit, but I think the thing is, she thought she owned a bit of the road that wasn't. It was on, it's near a property, but it's not actually on a property, so I don't understand the thing. And these kind of mental attitudes are the ones where people say, oh, you shouldn't be here. Now, it could be combined with other forms of prejudice. It could be that I'm male. If I was a female, she might not approach that because she would have got an argument. That is why, because men might be seen as easier targets by women to be verbally abusive. Physically, men could be abusive to women, but they choose not to because of all these laws in place. And nothing stops a stranger coming up to you and start accusing you of all sorts of things, and you just don't want anything to do with them. It's like, I don't want anything to do with you. Leave me alone. I say, no, I've got to say my piece. And it's like, no, you don't have to say your piece. So it's either just a case of walking away from them, or you could do something naughty, but it just backfire. They're the types that run to tell the police. And I've seen a lot of these videos where sort of black people get targeted, making deliveries and saying like, well, what are you doing here? You're not allowed in here. I don't give you permission to come in here. All these sorts of things, or just crazy stuff, or people that feel like because they live in the area, it reflects on me, and they take it personally at some level. They've got to deal with their own mental issues. I think a lot of people seem to think they're in the right when they're in the wrong, and that's what that is. Anyways, peace sign off for this video, and speak to you soon. Bye.